What's up guys, welcome back to the channel and welcome to another video. It's that time again, it's time for the fits of the week where I bring you some of the best menswear fits from around the socials just in time for some weekend inspiration. Although this week is going to definitely be late. I know I've been late previously, this week will be late just because of these vlogs I've been doing. I've kind of messed up my sort of timing with editing. But hopefully normal service will be resumed next week. And actually that brings me on to the next point. Thank you for your feedback with the last vlog I did. I'm really enjoying doing these. I'm hoping to film one tomorrow. So it's Black Friday today. So it's Black Friday weekend over this weekend. So I'm going to head into central London, see what's about, see if we can get any deals. And yeah, I'm not really sure what to expect because I would do everything to avoid this normally, but it'd be interesting to see what the stores are like. Also, if you guys can check out artjournals.com and sign up to the Substack for guidance, I'd be super grateful. Substack especially has been really kicking off recently. I've been doing almost daily newsletters with pre-owned links, and it's a really great way. If you want to support the channel to do that, there is some free content, but there's also some paid ones as well. It's completely optional, and I feel it's a good way for me to hopefully provide some value. And if you did want to sign up to a subscription, then great. If not, I love and appreciate you just the same. But anyway, enough about me, let's get into these fits. So first up, we have Adrian Aaron Alexander, and he's wearing a lovely bit of light tailoring, a light blue shirt, a dark blue tie with a little pattern in there as well, some sunglasses, a little Rolex date just looks like, two-tone one, and then like a light sage green sweater around his shoulders. The sweater around the shoulders thing is controversial, it turns out. Since I did a video on it a little while ago, honestly, people seem to be very strong in their viewpoints of if they're for it or against it. I'm kind of in the middle. I like it like this. I think it's a nice little bit of contrast to the rest of the outfit. A lot of people feel like it's trying too hard, but then again, like if you are dressed up in a suit and a tie with a Rolex on, we're all trying hard. We're all dressing up at the end of the day. We're all making an effort. So and yes, I know the other side of that is where you should dress to sort of show that you're not trying that hard, and I don't think this is. I think there's ways of doing it where it could be kind of done nonchalantly, and there's ways that it could be a little bit ostentatious and over the top. It's also not a big massive wall thing that's drawing attention away from the rest of the outfit. It's a nice look, and I like seeing a light bit of tailoring in the colder months as well. So next we have Pedro, or Studied Carelessness on Instagram, and he is also wearing a bit of light coloured tailoring in these colder months and a sweater around his neck. So I've gone for a bit of a theme here without really thinking about it. So yeah, I think it's a herringbone blazer from here. When you zoom in, it really loses the detail, so I can't be 100% sure, but it's possibly a herringbone jacket. Then a denim shirt underneath, it's kind of like mid-wash, some sort of chino-y sort of trousers, nice high rise to them. Then the socks are like a mid-blue and then some brown suede loafers with this also ink-coloured sweater around his shoulders and some sunglasses. Really like this, and again, like what I was saying before, I feel like the sweater around the neck just gives a bit of contrast. Even if it's just for this photo, I quite like the addition of it. Other than that, I like all the other colours. You've got a mid, dark and a light tone in there. I think the sock choice is really nice as well with the mid colour blue. I think that goes really nicely. So if it was too dark, I think it would be too much, but it's a nice transition between the trouser and the shoe. Yeah, really nice. A nice addition of the denim shirt as well to make everything a little bit more casual. Yeah, he's one of my favorite dresses right now for making tailoring more casual for sure. Definitely worth a follow if you're not already. So next up we have Stefan Carson, and he's wearing this very cool, like really beautifully patinaed Barber jacket. You've got this really nice pattern scarf. Just zooming in, he's got a striped shirt, and I can't see, I think maybe a brown knitted tie possibly, but you can't really see from this photo. Some green trousers with a bit of a turn up, and then some para boots on. And I think the bag is from a brand called Il Micchio, or Micchio, I want to say. So it means the cat in Italian. I'm just on their page now, and they're from Florence. Just a really cool outfit. I love that jacket. I love how patinaed it is. You know, it's not for everyone with barbers. Where, you know, some people like them to be like fresh out of the store. Some people like them to be really weathered and worn, and I personally do like that, especially when you're wearing it with a bit of tailoring that's like clean and crisp. It's a bit of a tonal look as well. You've got lots of greens in there. Then this little bit of colour with the scarf, but still lots of greens in there as well. So next up we have Tomio Corono, and he is wearing this like really cool mixture of workwear and tailoring. And this isn't going to be for everyone, and this also isn't something I personally would wear, but I really like the look. You've got this wide leg green trousers on, some brown, it might be like moccasins or loafers. I can't really see the shoes. And they're like tassel kind of loafers. And then you've got this pinstripe jacket on, a pattern tie, almost like a paisley, not quite, light blue shirt. Then it's Carhartt jacket with all this, it's not embroidery, but it's like drawings of flowers all over it. And then a baseball cap as well. And then these cool glasses also. Like, it's a big mix, and it's something, again, it's not something I would or could wear because I just would never pull it off. But he kind of does it in an effortless way. I think the colors make this work really nicely. The color palette just goes together very cohesively. I think also the choice with the colors of the jacket, the tie and the shirt is nicely done as well. If they were too dark or too business suity, it wouldn't go with the rest of the outfit. It's just a cool espresso outfit, I think, at the end of the day, and it's just nice to see something a bit different. So our next fit is Rikesh, and he's wearing, I believe this is a proper cloth green corduroy suit. He's got a braided belt on, a black braided belt, some black boots, I believe. I can't see too well from here. And then a black roll neck also. And then his other photo with this really cool herringbone coat on over the top of it. I think that looks so good together. I love the green and the black going with it, like a real sort of dark mode sort of vibe, because the green, obviously it's like an earthy tone, often paired with other earthy sort of tones, but the black really makes it more of an evening attire, because I've got a green corduroy suit here and it would be very much a daytime thing. It's very much like a Sunday pub sort of suit. The black makes it something you can go to dinner with, I feel, especially with the belt and the boots. Really love that coat, especially with the collar popped as well. Then finally, we have two here. I featured them previously in a reel that I did on Instagram. I think I put it on YouTube as well as a short. And it's both Chris Pine and Benedict Cumberbatch at last weekend's Fiorentina game. Benedict was wearing this herringbone raglan sleeve coat. I've made videos about it. I think we identified it as the private white one, which is around about, I think it was like £600 to £800. I can't remember which one, but yeah, look at my previous video if you're interested, with the whole list of brands for raglan sleeve coats. But we also have Chris Pine on the other end of the spectrum with the other really popular coat that I'm seeing more and more, that is almost, it's not quite overtaken raglan sleeves yet, but it's getting there, and that's a double-breasted peak lapel overcoat with a bit of structure to it as well. A lot more of a smarter overcoat, and for me, if you can get both in your wardrobe, you absolutely should. But he's also paired this with a grey, I think like a chalk stripe, double-breasted jacket, which he's got undone with a white t-shirt, and then I think some black or grey trousers, and then some black leather Chelsea boots as well. Benedict, I can't really see what else he's wearing. I think he's got, I saw a picture earlier where he was wearing this navy shawl cardigan, and then he's got this scarf as well. And it's hard to choose between the two which one I prefer. Like, they're both great, and as I say, if you can get both in your wardrobe, you absolutely should. I think if I had to choose one, I would go with the raglan sleeve one, just because it has a lot of vibrancy to it, has a lot of punch. I love the collar popped up as well. So I think I would lean towards that if I had to, but both are really cool looks. And I also really like with Chris is he's got the that grey double-breasted suit underneath as a nice bit of layering in there. So yeah, two really cool looks. But let me know what you guys think. Also, let me know which one of this week's fits was your favourite. Remember to check out archeronwards.com, sign up to the Substack The Guidance. Hopefully I should have another vlog for you this week coming up. Drop any suggestions you have for other places I should go. Really appreciate that. I'm putting a list together. Thank you for watching, guys. I'll see you on the next one. Cheers.